This is Reykjavik, the capital of Iceland. Over half the population live here, and it was the first Viking settlement. And the way they decided that was the captain on the boat chucked over a wooden log, and wherever that laid on the land, so that's where they started this settlement. Reykjavik is a modern European city, good-looking and stylish. But you can also take more historic excursions, where you'll find that Icelanders are very proud of their past and their Viking ancestors.
Skipið stansar skýst á hlið, skeið til landsins Hornaborglands á glotta við, glatt á dansinn orð.
Who were the first people to come to Iceland?
Well, they say it was Ingólfur and his foster brother Hjörleifur. They came here because they have heard about it. There were some people lost in the sea and they found this island.
What were the people like, the first Vikings that came here? What sort of people were they?
They were farmers, basically. They cherished their freedom. They cherished friendship very much.
They fierce.
Yeah, when they went into battle, they seem to have had a special technique of going mad.
What influence have the Vikings then got on the people now?
You can feel it by the importance that people carry the names of their fathers and grandfathers. The old names, they still there. If you have the name Thorstein, you are supposed to be brave.
Right, supposed to be. Yeah.
And probably you want to be, and probably you are.
The Icelandic people are well keen when it comes to machines, but I'll take any mode of transport to get to my destination. Okay, Axel, take it away! I've been waiting ages for a lift to the Blue Lagoon, so I thought I'd get the first ex-Russian fighter plane that came along. There are several companies that charter sightseeing tours from Reykjavik Airport. Iceland's volcanic landscape is rugged and dramatic, with barren lava fields, hot springs and jets of steam spewing from cracks in the earth. The Blue Lagoon is one of Iceland's main geological attractions. Most Icelanders come and swim by a local industrial plant then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is that big plant out there, isn't it?
This is a geothermal power plant. Well, they drill hot water from the earth for heating houses here on the peninsula.
Oh, it's certainly hot. A lot of people come here, do they?
I think last year we got about 130,000 visitors.
And has it got, like, healing properties in this pool?
Yeah, it's got healing for psoriasis, skin diseases, eczema.
Yeah. They're a bit horribly healthy out in Iceland, aren't they? Everyone's, they like the healthy business.
Well, doesn't everybody? I mean...
Yeah, but me too, yeah. Well, that's enough healthy business for one day. Now I'm going to get involved in some unhealthy business down at the Runta. Woo! Friday night, downtown Reykjavik, cruising time. The old hands, but they're a bit bored with it, so I'm going to meet the new hands. Place to be seen at. So what do people in Iceland do in the evening? What's the route all about?
You go out in the street and you meet people and you talk, and if you're going to go to a party, you try to find one. It can take a while.
The government thinks it's best for us to go home to sleep at 3 o'clock. But what we do really is to go to other places and gather. You know, we had the ban on alcohol around the 30s. Then they lifted the ban. They forgot to lift the beer ban.
Beer ban?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why we didn't have...
Smuggling.
We couldn't have any beer in Iceland until 1989.
1989?
Yeah.
No beer?
No.
What do you think people think about Iceland and other countries, about people?
They don't know so much about it. I guess they think we're very primitive, still, but we just, like every other European country, I mean, we get things quite fast here, Cheers. Cheers. We say skál.
Skál.
The next day, I started my journey to the glacier. Well, I was on the way to the glacier. Half an hour ago, the sun was out, so we sat on the plane for about 10 minutes, got kicked off because it was drizzling, and now we've got to wait in here for God knows how long till it takes off. Alright, so the plane didn't take off, and we had to wait in the terminal for 3 hours. But it didn't matter because I won a bit of loose change in cards. I headed east to Vatnajökull. It's the 3rd largest glacier in the world. It's 40 minutes by plane or 5 hours by bus, at only $40. I say 5 hours, but of course it depends on the weather. Freak storms can strike at any time of the year. Well, it's been a bit of a long day. Still not there, but hey, great outdoors. What's happening? Are we walking now? Get them out the back of the van and get this snow out. Come on. I'm helping out. If we all pull together, we'd be out over this in 5 minutes. This is what Icelanders do to pass the time.
Yeah.
Please take off your shoes.
Made it.
Ríðum, rekum yfir sandinn, rennur sól á bak við Arnarfell.
It's cold, it's wet, it's freezing, and you're here on holiday. Why?
I know that for me, I think Iceland is a country that's captured people's imaginations as children or teenagers because of the sagas and the biggest waterfalls, the biggest glaciers, and all that wide open countryside and serenity.
I thought it'd be a cheap holiday, but it wasn't.
Is it expensive?
No, it's blinking expensive, yes.
You've got to put up with a lot of frustration. Today is a good example. If you expect a flight to take off at 8 o'clock, you can be sure it will, but it'll be 8 o'clock in the evening, not 8 o'clock in the morning.
I've
been wanting to come here since I was 16 years old. It's so new, it's volcanic, it's glacial, it's, well, it's just our wilderness.
I think one of the greatest surprises I had was thinking that I was coming to a very obscure place where people wouldn't speak English or were backward, but in fact it's a highly educated people, incredibly cultural. You can in fact stay in Reykjavik, never go out to the wilderness we've just heard about, and still have an incredibly interesting time.
Morning. After that cauliflower soup, got a bit fumey. No respect. And then after a few bottles of wine, it got a bit giggly, didn't it? Someone kept giggling, and we didn't encourage her. Oh. Sometimes you just can't see a thing in Iceland, even the glacier the size of Vatnajökull. When the bad weather grounds your flight, stick out your thumb and hitch, because everyone in Iceland has got a car. Oh. Hi there.